Welcome to my little shop. I've got a little PSP. What's wrong with this? It needs to be cleaned. And it's pretty dirty, but it's pretty dirty on the inside too. So we're going to take out the screws on the bottom and the back. Take out the game Sky Hill. Nice. Back panel there and some more screws. Okay, maybe the inside doesn't actually need to be cleaned as much as I thought it would. And let's use our air compressor to clean off the little display there. And oh, we've got a little dirty circuit board here too. Clean that up. Oh, there's some screws here. And every time I take a screw out, it goes down here on the jar lid thing. Oh, looks like there's another dirty circuit board over here. I had to take it all apart to get to that. Now that that's clean, we can put it all together. Not that one, the other one. And then hopefully remember what order I took it apart in. Put in our big circuit board, then the little shield. Back plate. We can screw that in. Little front D-pad buttons. Those have to go in. Put the game back in. Right, the display goes on. Then the front of it. Then the screws, because the screws are behind the battery. Lovely. And this actually goes to our little neighbor right above us. They talk to us with a little bucket, just like that. I left you a review. If you don't have the program to view ratings, I'll email you a link. Draw a happy Pac-Man. 28,000 yen for that. Okay, here's my reviews. 5 stars. Best place for the best repair shop in Akiba. Everything works. And it looks like sometimes I just get decent reviews for doing what I'm supposed to do. Our little bucket friend from above gave us a little Tamagotchi, so we have to fix that as well. Clean up the battery, nice and simple. Speaker comes off, and then a few more screws to take off the front of this. Looks like the display is bad, and the display cover. Other than that, do I have the parts for that? I don't. I have the display, but I don't have the display cover. What I have to do is put this to the side and buy another one. I actually don't have any in the shop. What I did find was this licensed brick game, which lets me work. These licenses let me work on these things. And when this guy came in and dropped off this brick game, but I don't have the license for it just yet. Oh, I have to check out. We'll put that right there next to my PSP license. There's some money, and we can barely see anything. Oh, we can take out the batteries and our jazzer. Our orange inputs go in, go out, and we've got 6 screws on this green board right here. Take those out, no problem. It says that this needs to be repaired as well, so we're gonna see what actually has to be replaced. Looks like the buttons. Well, it looks like I can buy individual parts now that I have a few licenses. So I need green lens and the buttons for brick game. Okay, now that I have that, I can clean this up and put it all back together. My can of air is almost out. I've got a quarter left. But clean up the battery panel, and now that we have the buttons, we can just put those on. And okay, it doesn't want us to put the input thing on yet. There is a little bit of an order to things, but nothing crazy. And on our screws go. Now that we have that, we can put on the back panel, put in the batteries that I hope are still good after all this time. And then all the screws go in. Lovely. We can see days worked on 1. Some of these are going to say like, oh, 1 out of 3. And if I don't finish it in those 3 days or whatever it says, then I get a bad review. Okay, they took it. I told them about the money. Probably shouldn't have, but I got paid. Let's see what else we need. Oh, right. We have that Tamagotchi thing that we need to fix. Now that we have the screen lens and the display, and put this all back together. That does not go on there. This does. Put in battery. I am future. We got some more stickers in the back. We can send that out. Apparently security here isn't that great past midnight, but I'm not really sure what that means. The Repair Masters competition gets a free Robbie repair license as a reward. That's a robot dog. I'm still trying to find more info. Okay, let's do a Pokia, since that's a fun one. This guy is interesting. Akiba's like Sugoi Desune. No thank you. His controller. I don't have a license for that. I'm gonna fix this phone first. Nokia just means Nokia, but this is pretty dirty, and it is not all of these are good parts. Maybe soon I can afford actually upgrading the little tools I have. Okay, phone case clean. Let's clean all these other parts as well, like the main board of the phone, as well as the buttons. And this little home button as well. I think that was all that had to be cleaned. Yeah. So now we just put it all back together. Nothing's behind the battery, so we can just install that. No problem. Buttons, buttons, and then the number buttons. Oh, right. The screen. I don't have a screen. I have to buy that. What else am I missing? The speaker. Do I have one of those? Nope. Right, for this one I have to buy a used one from someone else and then take it apart. This is actually in really good shape. Oh, never mind. A lot of this is broken. Back. Battery is bad. That's certainly not a joy. And then now we can put this back together the right way with things that don't come with it. Right, the backpack case. Nice. That's an empty box. I have to throw those away. It is midnight. He's not going to pick that up until tomorrow, so I'm going to close this. How much is that license for the controller? 33,000. I have not that much money, but I can afford some tools. I'm actually going to buy this tip jar. Hopefully it pays by itself. Hopefully. It's a new day. Let's open our shutters. Get this thing delivered. 12,000. I didn't think it would go for that much. And then our little tip jar. Would have been nice if that arrived before the phone repair, but oh well. Let's see what's wrong with this. I have 3 days. They're going to pay me 17.9 and then clean and repair. I see why it needs a repair. This one, the top layer comes off the back. The display itself, and then the top bit of that phone there. We can actually grab one from an old one that we have. Oh, looks like quite a bit of this is broken. Hopefully I have the parts for this and don't have to scavenge around for them. Clean up our circuit board as well. And I'm not sure what this is. It says antenna. Okay. I've actually never taken apart a Razer phone of this. Right, there's this little tiny piece at the bottom here. That is the keyboard cover, it says, and then that gets thrown away. Get in our keypad, and then we just put everything back together. The little antenna housing is what that is. And then the antenna. Circuit board. Speaker. Back panel. The screws for the back panel. And the battery. And the battery cover. I almost didn't have enough parts for this. That would have been a mess. and the frame and the back of this. It's all coming together. Are you gonna give me a tip? I got a tip for 184 yen. That I don't think that's gonna pay for itself anytime soon, but might as well. Oh, we have enough for that license for the controller too, so let me buy that. Lovely. The box opened up too when I bought the license. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with all of these licenses. I guess I can put them all on this shelf over here so they don't clutter my actual view. Speaking of my view, I'm gonna buy some VHS tapes, some more VHS tapes. One of these cat things, CD garland or string lights. I'm gonna go for the string lights. That seems like a cooler time. Okay, VHS there, other VHS right below it, and the cat can go right there. The lights, lovely. Place is becoming more cozy and homey by the minute. This thing needs repairing and a cleaning. The game is broken too. So many things are broken on this. I actually have to buy another one entirely. But I'm broke. I'm gonna have to see what pieces I can get from this regular one, this cheaper one. And I'm gonna scourge this one for pieces, and we're out of luck because the pieces I need are not. I'm not doing it. They're broken too. But hey, who knows what else I can get from this? So I might as well just keep taking this apart. So I took all the parts from the other one, but the game was broken as well. This was broken as well. I got some parts out of it, or a lot of them besides that. So I might as well just take this apart and get to the very bottom of what we've got here. I mean, there's things to be cleaned. Maybe there's something broken on the inside. What is this? The disk drive is what that is. I have one of those at least. Front panel comes off now that I've taken off those screws. The air can really makes taking off all the dust there really easy actually. Broken as well. So many things on this are broken. Sure, the other PSP I got didn't have all the right parts, but I'm glad I got it with all the parts that are broken on this one. Clean up our battery lid there. Oh, there's our spray can. Right, we need the disk drive. That's why things aren't going back together. Display frame was broken too. Gotta drag that on. The display and the front panel and all the screws that go with it. And we can put our battery in and the battery lid, but we're missing the game and the back panel. I don't have that much money, but maybe they have individual parts I can get. I cannot afford them. I completely forgot I have these online orders I can do, and I can just pick something that says clean. Here, I thought I was going to run out of money completely. Okay, it's not midnight, so I actually get to get my money back on this today. I was missing the disc and the disc lid. I'm not sure what's broken with this controller here. Let's see how much another controller is. 3,000. Can't afford that right now, but I can if I put this back together again. And the disc, put that back on. And give me my money. 32,000 yen. Please? Look at all the dollars. That's money. I think it works. I haven't tested it. That does for me. And I'm also buying another air duster. And if I save up 35,000 yen, I can get an airbrush for some painting. 55,000 yen, I get an electric screwdriver. Right now, I just have a ratcheting screwdriver that I upgraded for. I am taking apart completely. 4 screws in the back, and we can see the serial number on the back too. Cable goes as well. Let's see. Front comes off. D-pad goes. Thumbstick goes in trash. That's broken. Some little teeny tiny screws if we zoom in here. And then the triggers come off. Oh, one of the triggers has to be cleaned. I have my air tester again. And looks like that's that. I'm gonna close my window there so I can fix the so I can fix the controller. Back panel is broken, cable's fine. Vent is broken. D-pad needs cleaning. Not sure what he did to that. It looks like it's just a casing that was broken. And then the D-pad, thumbstick for that one, thumbstick for that one, menu buttons, regular buttons, and that thing. The original Xbox actually had a thing where where the memory where the memory sticks went into the controller themselves, not into the console. And then the back panel and the front panel. I'm gonna put this here. I met the most beautiful hostess at the Maid Cafe. Okay, buddy. And he lost his phone, so that's not happening. His review, owners fixed my device in no time. That's Segoy in it. Okay. Oh, we have this brain too. I'm gonna put that down there at the bottom. Oh, she was the maid that the tourist fell in love with. And she gave him the number of a pizza place. You can see her maid outfit underneath her jacket and stuff. Can I repair the Pokia? I super accidentally spilled a beer on it when it fell on the floor twice. That is the tourist phone, so we've got to fix that. We're not giving it back to him. He's kind of messing up in his life. But she found a buyer for this phone. Battery goes in, and back panel, front panel. Oh, we're missing the speaker too. I guess I could have bought that phone, but speaker, here we go. More expensive to buy the parts individually, but you're guaranteed to have the part working is the thing. So it's really expensive to do the whole thing like that, but there's just one or two. That's fine. Okay, we can give that back to them. So she's saying that she's willing to give me a box of parts every week for, I think it was 2,000 yen. And then to enter the repair competition, I asked Hashimoto. And if I manage to win the competition, I get the parts for free if I teach her. So just a box of parts. I'm not actually sure what I got. Oh, circuit board, and yeah, just a random assortment of things. All for the low price of double what I said it was, 4,000. That's fine, it's worth it. Well, I know I had fun.